Good evening, my name is Liz. Could you tell me your full name, please?
Yes, my name is David Sepulveda.
And what shall I call you?
David is fine.
Okay, where are you from, David?
I am from Bogota, Colombia.
And are you a student or do you work?
I actually do both. I study at the university and I work for a company right now.
Okay, can I check your identification?
Yes, sure, here you go.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now in the first part of the exam, I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Yeah, let's talk about your name. Does your name have any special meaning?
Well, for the way my parents explained it to me, my name is of Jewish Hebrew origin, like the King David in the Bible. Have you heard of it? I think that is the etymology for it. However, the name itself doesn't have any special meaning to me, to be honest.
Okay, is your name important to you?
Well, it is as important as a name can be for a person, but yeah, I like it. I like it a little. I mean, it's short and easy to remember.
Yeah. Do Colombian people like changing your names? Why?
Mm, So, from my perspective and from my point of view, I do not think that Colombian people are changing their names frequently. Also, I think that the name you're born with is the same name that you keep until the day you die. So yeah, I don't think that changes a lot. However, you hear some cases. However, if your parents gifted you with a horrible, tacky, cheesy, or ridiculous name that you just don't like at all, you can wait until you are grown up, 18 years of age, and you can go to a public office and change it. So I don't think that Colombian people change their name very often, except in special circumstances.
Okay. Now, let's talk about decoration. What kind of decoration do you prefer, David?
All right, let me be honest with you. I do not know a lot about decoration. I don't do that frequently. I see myself as a simple person in that sense, and I am not fixated on that. However, there are certain styles that I like. For example, minimalism. Have you seen Apple? Apple is neat and simple, doesn't have a lot of colors, and that's the way I like it. For me is the same as clarity of mind.
Okay. What is your favorite color when decorating for your home?
Okay, I think blue and white are the colors I like the most, so I prefer those. Blue is my favorite color, but white is important because it indicates cleanliness. White is also futuristic.
Okay. What is the new decorating trend for this year?
Okay, so although I do not follow mainstream trends that often, I know that vintage style is making a huge comeback. Vintage, for example, is a style from the 70s or the 60s, I believe, and it has gained a lot of momentum again.
Okay. Can you suggest how we could make children more interested in learning?
Yes, children are mostly interested in things that are fun and that are engaging. If we want to get children more interested in that, we need to show them new learning materials in a way that is fun for them. Uh, Also, to teach children, we can make use of new technologies like e-learning, for example. E-learning materials make the experience or have the potential to make the experience much more exciting in new ways. So as long as you keep them playing, as long as you keep them tackling new challenges, they will be more interested in learning. Yes.
Okay, now, yeah, let's move on the second part of the exam. I am going to give you a topic and I like you to talk about if you want to 2 minutes before you start. Hmm? You will have 1 minute to think about things you are going to say. You can make some notes if you want. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I would like to want to you to talk about a person who told you something important.
Okay, perfect.
When answering the question, please keep in mind the following. You need to include who this person is, what did they teach you, how did they teach to you, and why you think what they thought is your important.
Okay, got it.
All right, remember, I will tell you when the time is up, so don't worry. Can you start speaking now, please?
Okay, sure. So, as for a person that told me something important, I can think of my former translation teacher, Oscar. He was my translation mentor, and he got me started in the translation world. He gave me solid foundations. He showed me the theory and how to be a better translator. Uh, and well, is that he is a professional translator himself, translator of Russian. What he taught me was about having a new approach on translation, on the subject matter, and the importance of patience when translating and when learning how to translate. He gave me new study material that I didn't have before.
Okay. Have you had the chance to teach these same things to someone else?
Yes, well, not in the same degree or at the same level, of course, but I have to my classmates to the best of my ability. Yeah, I have done in the past. So I have already showed them and share with them what I have learned from Oscar, from my mentor.
Okay, now we have been talking about a person who to do you something, and then I would like to ask some more general questions related to the topic. First of all, let's talk about innovation. In what ways can we encourage others to accept new ideas?
Okay, I think that is a tough one. I believe that it is very important to incentivize the proper environment for to accept new ideas and from childhood. And I think this is a difficult question because the best way we have to start doing that is by being less selfish and less egotistical. Most of the time, we are focused in our own ideas only.
Okay, can you suggest how we could make children more interested in learning?
Yes. Uh, let me think about that. The best way for me is by having them learning in healthy and safe environment, safe environment with other children. Also by having them playing games and using e-learning materials. Also, it's essential to identify their strengths from an early age so their potential can be developed. The learning environment has to be engaging for them as well.
Okay, who will you say is more important to the education of a child? and the parents or teachers?
I think they are a team. They go 50-50 all the way. They need to work together to bring about the best results. Learning should be encouraged at home and at school. So I think that we have to recognize that they are both equally important.
Okay, thank you. And will you say anyone is capable of teaching?
All right. As human beings, we are normally able to teach each other different things daily. However, if we're talking about a professional environment such as elementary school, high school, university, or at a company, no, I don't think everyone is capable of teaching because first you need to have a method. Secondly, normally you need to be as expert on the matter, and also you need to know how to deal with the different learning styles people have so you can help them correctly and accurately to overcome the difficulties they face when learning. So no, I don't think that at that level I don't think everyone is capable of teaching at that level.
Okay. What are your most important attributes you become a guide to somebody?
I believe that the most important aspect in this would be to sincerely have the intention of helping someone else.
Okay, thank you, David. That is the end of the test.
Thank you for having me. Bye bye.
Goodbye.